Virgo, if you're between 50 and 70, this is what's coming. Be ready. Hey there, cosmic explorers, and welcome back to Zodiac Wisdom. If you're a Virgo navigating the incredible landscape of your 50s, 60s, and beyond, then buckle up. This video is your personalized roadmap to embracing this powerful chapter with grace, confidence, and a touch of cosmic sparkle. We're diving deep into the astrological and tarot insights tailored just for you. Exploring everything from life transitions and financial empowerment to radiant health, blossoming relationships, and igniting your soul's purpose. Get ready to unlock the secrets the universe has in store, because your most magnificent journey is just beginning. Chapter 1. Navigating life's shifting sands, embracing transformative change. Virgos, you're known for your analytical minds and love of order. It's part of what makes you so effective in the world. You appreciate structure, you value planning, and you find comfort in the familiar. But even the most grounded among us can feel a little shaky when life throws curveballs. Right? And let's be honest, this period, between 50 and 70, is practically designed to throw a few. It's a time of significant transition, a real turning of the page. Think about it. Kids might be leaving the nest. That can be a huge shift in the family dynamic. Careers could be shifting. Maybe you're thinking about retirement, or perhaps a career change, or even just a different focus within your current field. And then there's the big picture stuff. The existential questions. You might be reassessing what truly brings you joy, what your purpose is now, what you want the next chapter of your life to look like. Astrologically, we're seeing some interesting influences at play. Saturn, the planet of structure, responsibility, and sometimes even restriction, is a major player. Saturn is the cosmic taskmaster, urging you to solidify your foundations. It's about taking stock of what you've built, what's working, and what needs a little reinforcement. Are your relationships solid? Is your financial house in order? Do you have a strong sense of self? Saturn wants you to get real about these things. But it's not all about serious business. Simultaneously, we have Uranus, the planet of surprise, innovation, and sometimes even a little bit of chaos, nudging you to break free from old patterns and embrace the unknown. Uranus is the cosmic disruptor, shaking things up so you don't get too comfortable. It's about pushing boundaries, exploring new possibilities, and daring to be different. Think of it like this: Saturn is the wise architect, the one who draws up the blueprints and makes sure the foundation is solid. It's about building a house that can withstand the test of time. Uranus, on the other hand, is the playful artist, the one who comes along and says, "Okay, the structure is sound, now let's add some personality. Let's paint it in vibrant new colors. Let's add a funky addition." Balancing these energies is absolutely key during this time. You need the stability that Saturn provides, but you also need the spark of innovation that Uranus brings. You don't want to be stuck in a rut, but you also don't want to be so impulsive that you throw everything away and start from scratch. It's about finding that sweet spot between security and adventure. This is your chance to declutter, and I'm not just talking about your physical space, although that can be a great place to start. I'm talking about decluttering your mental and emotional baggage too. What dreams have you been carrying around for years? The ones you've been putting on the back burner, that you're finally ready to unpack? Maybe it's learning a new language, starting a business, traveling the world, or writing that novel you've always dreamed of. Now is the time to dust off those dreams and give them some serious attention. What limiting beliefs are you ready to release? We all have them, those little voices in our heads that tell us we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, we're not capable enough. But those voices are just stories we tell ourselves. They're not the truth. This is your opportunity to challenge those beliefs and rewrite your story. I remember working with a Virgo client, Sarah, who was in her early 50s. She had spent decades in a stable but, let's be honest, unfulfilling career. She was good at it. She was reliable, but she felt stuck, like she was missing out on her true calling. She kept saying, "Is this all there is?" She felt like she was playing a role, not living her authentic life. Through astrological counseling, we identified the Uranian energy pushing her towards change. It was scary for her. Absolutely terrifying. She had a comfortable life, a good salary, and a sense of security. But the thought of leaving all that behind to pursue her passion for art felt incredibly risky. It was a real push outside of her comfort zone. But she bravely decided to take the leap. She enrolled in art classes. She started building a portfolio. And she began networking with other artists. It wasn't easy. There were definitely moments of doubt and fear. But fast forward a few years. And she's a successful artist. Thriving in her new creative life. She's finally doing what she loves. And she's making a real impact with her art. Her story is a testament to the power of embracing change, of listening to that inner voice, and of following your inner compass, even when it feels like you're walking into the unknown. And that's the key here. Virgos, this period of transition isn't something to fear. It's an opportunity, a chance to reinvent yourself, to create a life that's even more meaningful and fulfilling than the one you've already lived. It's about embracing the unknown, trusting in your abilities, and allowing yourself to be guided by your intuition. It's about recognizing that change is not the enemy, it's the catalyst for growth. It's about understanding that even when things seem to be falling apart, they're often just rearranging themselves into something even more beautiful. Chapter 2. Financial Fortitude, Building Your Golden Years on Solid Ground. Let's talk about finances, Virgos. It's a topic that's often shrouded in mystery and anxiety. But it doesn't have to be. Especially for you, Virgos. You're naturally gifted at managing resources. It's just part of your DNA. You're practical, you're detail-oriented, and you have a knack for seeing the big picture. These qualities will serve you incredibly well as you navigate this phase of life. The golden years, as some call them, but let's be real, they're not just golden. They're also a time when financial security becomes even more important. You want to be able to enjoy this chapter without constantly worrying about money. Right? Astrologically, we're seeing some positive influences when it comes to your finances. Jupiter, the planet of abundance, expansion, and good fortune, is showering you with opportunities for financial growth. Now, this isn't necessarily about winning the lottery, although, wouldn't that be nice? It's more about recognizing and seizing the opportunities that come your way. And about strategically planning for your future. Jupiter is about expansion, so it's a good time to think big. But with your Virgo practicality, you'll also be thinking smart. It's a powerful combination. One of the first things you should do is review your investments. Are they still aligned with your long-term goals? Are they diversified enough to weather any potential economic storms? Don't be afraid to ask for professional advice. A good financial advisor can help you create a plan that's tailored to your specific needs and circumstances. They can help you understand the different investment options available and make informed decisions about how to grow your wealth. Your practicality is your superpower here. Virgos, you're not impulsive, you're not easily swayed by hype, and you have a keen eye for detail. These are invaluable assets when it comes to managing your finances. Don't fall for get-rich-quick schemes. They're usually too good to be true, and they can often lead to financial disaster. Instead, focus on building long-term security. This might involve downsizing your home, diversifying your investments, or even starting a side hustle that aligns with your passions. Think about what you enjoy doing, what you're good at, and how you can turn that into a source of income. It could be anything from selling your crafts online to offering consulting services in your area of expertise. The possibilities are endless. My grandfather, a Virgo, was a master of financial planning. He wasn't a millionaire, but he was incredibly wise about money. He taught me the importance of budgeting, saving, and investing wisely. He always said, money isn't everything, but it gives you the freedom to pursue the things you love. He lived by that principle, and he was able to retire comfortably and enjoy his golden years without financial stress. His wisdom has stayed with me, and I've seen firsthand how financial stability can enhance your overall well-being. It's not just about having enough money to pay the bills, it's about having the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're secure. It's about having the freedom to pursue your passions, travel the world, spend time with loved ones, and give back to your community. And speaking of giving back, Virgos, you have a natural inclination to help others. Consider incorporating charitable giving into your financial plan. It doesn't have to be a huge amount, but even small donations can make a big difference. It's a way to use your financial resources to make a positive impact on the world. and it can also bring you a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Remember, money is a tool. It's a means to an end. It's not about accumulating wealth for the sake of it. It's about using your resources wisely to create a life that's rich in experiences, relationships, and meaning. So, take control of your finances. Virgos, embrace your natural gifts for planning and organization, and create a financial future that allows you to live your best life. It's not just about building a nest egg, it's about building a foundation for a truly fulfilling and joyful chapter. Chapter 3, Radiant Health, Nurturing Your Temple from Within. Health and well-being, Virgos, these become even more crucial as we gracefully journey through the decades. It's not just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years, right? And you, Virgos, you have a deep, intrinsic connection to your body. It's like you have an internal guidance system that's constantly giving you feedback. This is the time to truly honor that connection, to listen to what your body is telling you, and to give it the nourishment and care it deserves. Astrologically, we're seeing the influence of Neptune and Chiron, often referred to as the wounded healer. They're emphasizing the mind-body-spirit connection. This isn't just about treating symptoms, it's about addressing the root causes of any imbalances. It means taking a holistic approach to your health, recognizing that your physical, mental, and emotional well-being are all interconnected. You can't have one without the others. So, think beyond just physical health. Nurture your mental and emotional well-being too. Stress, anxiety, and unresolved emotional issues can manifest as physical ailments. It's about finding that balance, that harmony within yourself. Explore practices like yoga, meditation, or Tai Chi. These aren't just trendy activities, they're ancient practices that have been proven to promote physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. They can help you find balance, reduce stress, improve flexibility, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. And for you, Virgos, with your natural inclination towards mindfulness and self-reflection, these practices can be especially beneficial. Pay close attention to your diet. What you eat has a profound impact on your energy levels, your mood, your sleep, and your overall health. Consider incorporating more whole foods, fruits, and vegetables into your diet. Think about the colors of the rainbow. The more colorful your plate, the more nutrients you're likely getting. Focus on fresh, unprocessed foods. Limit your intake of processed foods, sugary drinks, and unhealthy fats. Your body will thank you for it. I've noticed that many Virgos are drawn to natural remedies and alternative therapies. They have a strong intuition about what their bodies need. They're not afraid to explore different paths to healing. I remember one Virgo client, let's call her Jane, who, after years of struggling with chronic pain, found relief through acupuncture and herbal medicine. She had tried everything conventional medicine had to offer, but nothing seemed to work. She was hesitant at first to try acupuncture, but she was open to exploring other options, and it made all the difference. It's a reminder that we all have the power to heal ourselves. Sometimes we just need to explore different paths, different modalities. It's about being proactive, taking responsibility for your own health, and listening to your inner wisdom. And don't forget about the importance of sleep. Sleep is essential for physical and mental restoration. Aim for at least 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Avoid caffeine and alcohol before bed. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Prioritize sleep just as you would prioritize any other aspect of your health. Stress management is also crucial. Find healthy ways to cope with stress, whether it's spending time in nature, listening to music, engaging in a hobby, or talking to a friend. Find what works for you and make it a regular part of your routine. Chronic stress can take a toll on your health, so it's important to find healthy ways to manage it. Tarot card, the Star, symbolizing healing and hope. The Star card in tarot is a beautiful symbol of healing, hope, and renewal. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there is always light, there is always hope. It encourages us to have faith in the healing process and to trust that we have the inner resources to overcome any challenges we may face. It's a card of inspiration, reminding us that we are all connected to something greater than ourselves, a source of infinite love and healing. So, Virgos, embrace your connection to your body. Nurture your mind and spirit. And prioritize your well-being. You deserve to feel vibrant, healthy, and full of energy. It's not just about living longer, it's about living better. It's about thriving, not just surviving. And remember, you have the power within you to create radiant health from the inside out. Chapter 4. Love and Relationships, Deepening Bonds and Expanding Your Circle. Virgos, you're often seen as reserved when it comes to love. But beneath that practical exterior lies a heart of gold. It's not that you're cold or uncaring, it's just that you approach love with the same thoughtfulness and discernment that you apply to other areas of your life. You're not one to rush into things. You value genuine connection, and you appreciate the depth of true intimacy. And this is a beautiful thing. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and harmony, is a significant influence during this time. It's encouraging you to nurture your existing relationships, to invest in those bonds that are already strong, and to open yourself to new connections. This is a time for deepening intimacy with your partner. If you have one, it's about rekindling that spark, reigniting the passion, and creating a deeper sense of understanding and connection. It's also a time for resolving old conflicts. Every relationship has its share of bumps in the road. This is your chance to address those issues, to communicate openly and honestly, and to create stronger, more resilient bonds with your loved ones. Don't be afraid to express your love and appreciation for the people in your life. Virgos, you're not always the most outwardly affectionate, but your actions speak volumes. Sometimes, though, it's nice to hear the words. 2. Tell your partner how much you love them. Tell your children how proud you are of them. Tell your friends how much you value their friendship. Sometimes, the smallest gestures can have the biggest impact. A handwritten note, a thoughtful gift, a simple, "I love you," these things can mean the world to someone. This is also a time for expanding your social circle. Reconnect with old friends. Reach out to people you haven't seen in a while. You might be surprised at how much you have in common and how easily you can rekindle those friendships. Join a club or group that shares your interests. Whether it's a book club, a hiking group, a volunteer organization, or a cooking class, find something that you enjoy doing and connect with others who share your passion. Be open to meeting new people. You never know who you might meet, and what kind of connections you might make. Reference to a public figure, think about someone like Helen Mirren. She's a Virgo who embodies grace, elegance, and a timeless beauty. She's also someone who seems to value her relationships. She's been married to her husband for many years, and she often speaks about the importance of family and friends in her life. She's a great example of someone who has cultivated strong, lasting relationships throughout her life. She demonstrates that love and connection are ageless. And speaking of age, let's talk about that for a moment. Some people worry about finding love later in life. They think that their chances diminish as they get older. But that's simply not true. Love knows no age limit. It can blossom at any time, in any stage of life. In fact, for many Virgos, this can be a time of great romantic fulfillment. You've gained wisdom, you have a clearer sense of what you're looking for in a partner, and you're more comfortable in your own skin. These are all qualities that make you even more attractive to others. Tarot card, the Lovers, symbolizing harmony and connection. The Lovers card in Tarot is a beautiful symbol of harmony, connection, and partnership. It represents the union of two souls, the coming together of complementary energies. It's a card of choice, reminding us that we have the power to create loving and fulfilling relationships. It's also a card of balance, suggesting that healthy relationships require give and take, compromise and understanding. So, Virgos, embrace the power of Venus. Nurture your existing relationships. Be open to new connections. And remember that love is always possible. At any age, it's about opening your heart, being authentic, and allowing yourself to be loved. It's about creating a circle of love and support that enriches your life and brings you joy. Chapter 5. Tarot Revelations, Unveiling Your Cosmic Guidance. Let's delve into the fascinating world of tarot. Virgos, now, I know some of you might approach this with a touch of skepticism. And that's perfectly understandable. You're analytical, you appreciate concrete evidence, and the idea of using cards for guidance might seem a little out there. But I encourage you to keep an open mind. Tarot isn't about fortune telling in the literal sense. It's not about predicting a fixed future. Instead, it's a powerful tool for self-reflection, a way to tap into your intuition and gain deeper insights into the energies at play in your life. Think of it as a symbolic language, a way for your subconscious to communicate with your conscious mind. The cards act as a mirror, reflecting back to you the patterns, the challenges, and the opportunities that are present in your life. Tarot can offer profound insights into your life journey, providing guidance and support as you navigate this particular chapter. It can illuminate the hidden aspects of a situation, helping you to understand your own motivations, fears, and desires. It can also offer different perspectives, suggesting potential paths you might take and the possible consequences of those choices. But ultimately, the power lies within you. Tarot is a tool, and like any tool, it's only effective if it's used with intention and discernment. Several cards can be particularly relevant for Virgos at this stage of life. The Hermit. This card often resonates strongly with Virgos because of your natural inclination towards introspection. It represents a time of withdrawal, not necessarily from the world, but from the noise and distractions of everyday life. It's a call to go within, to connect with your inner wisdom, and to reflect on your experiences. The Hermit encourages you to ask yourself some important questions. What are my core values? What truly brings me joy and fulfillment? What am I ready to let go of? This is a time for soul searching, for clarifying your priorities, and for aligning yourself with your true purpose. The Wheel of Fortune. Life is cyclical. Virgos, there are ups and downs, periods of growth and periods of rest. The Wheel of Fortune reminds us that change is inevitable. It's a constant, a universal law. Sometimes we're on top of the wheel, experiencing good fortune and success. Other times, we're at the bottom, facing challenges and setbacks. But the wheel keeps turning. This card suggests that you may be experiencing some significant life changes, perhaps related to your career, your family, or your personal growth. It's a reminder to embrace these changes, to adapt to the new circumstances, and to trust that even the difficult times will eventually lead to something positive. The Tower. Now, this card can look a little intimidating at first. It depicts a tower being struck by lightning, and it often symbolizes sudden upheaval or unexpected change. But the Tower isn't always a negative card. Sometimes, it represents a necessary breakdown of old structures, beliefs, or patterns that no longer serve you. It can be a time of great transformation, a period of shedding what's no longer needed to make way for something new and better. For Virgos, this could mean letting go of perfectionism, releasing self-doubt, or confronting long-held fears. It can be a challenging process, but it's ultimately liberating. The Tower reminds us that even when things seem to be falling apart, it's often a necessary step towards growth and evolution. Trust your intuition when interpreting tarot readings. The cards are just symbols, and their meaning can be subjective. What resonates with one person may not resonate with another. Pay attention to your gut feelings, your intuitive nudges, when you're looking at the cards. What images, what words, what feelings come up for you? These are important clues that can help you understand the message the cards are trying to convey. And remember, tarot is not about predicting the future. It's about gaining insights into the present, so that you can make informed decisions and create the future you desire. It's about empowering yourself to navigate life's journey with greater awareness and clarity. Chapter 6. Work and Passion, Redefining Your Purpose Beyond Retirement. Retirement. It's a word that carries so much weight, doesn't it? For some, it conjures images of endless relaxation, travel, and pursuing long-held hobbies. For others, it can bring a sense of unease, a feeling of losing purpose or structure. But I believe, Virgos, that this period, often labeled retirement, is less about retiring and more about refiring. It's a chance to redefine what work means to you, to explore new passions, and to discover a renewed sense of purpose. It's not the end of your productive life, it's a transformation, a shift in focus. This is a time to explore new passions and find fulfillment in what you do. You've spent years, perhaps decades, building a career, honing your skills, and contributing your talents to the world. Now, you have the opportunity to focus on what truly ignites your soul. What brings you joy and satisfaction? It's about aligning your work, whatever form it takes, with your values and making a positive impact on the world. Consider volunteering. There are so many organizations that would benefit from your experience, your wisdom, and your dedication. Whether it's mentoring young people, working at a local animal shelter, volunteering at a hospital, or supporting a cause you believe in, giving back to your community can be incredibly rewarding. It's a way to stay engaged, to connect with others, and to make a real difference in the lives of those around you. Perhaps you've always had a creative streak that you haven't had time to explore. This is your chance to unleash your inner artist. Pursue creative endeavors, learn to paint, take up photography, join a choir, write a novel, or try your hand at pottery. Engaging in creative activities can be a wonderful way to express yourself, to reduce stress, and to tap into a different part of your brain. It's not about becoming a professional artist, although, who knows? It's about the process of creation itself, the joy of bringing something new into the world. And don't rule out the possibility of starting a new career. Many Virgos find incredible fulfillment in pursuing entirely different career paths later in life. It could be something related to your passions, something you've always dreamed of doing, or something completely unexpected. Maybe you've always wanted to be a teacher, a gardener, a chef, or a writer. Now is the time to explore those possibilities. It's never too late to learn new skills, to pursue your dreams, and to create a career that aligns with your values. The key here, Virgos, is to redefine what work means to you. It doesn't have to be about earning a paycheck, although that can be a nice bonus. It's about finding something that gives you a sense of purpose, something that allows you to use your talents and skills in a meaningful way, something that brings you joy and satisfaction. It's about creating a life where your work is an expression of your true self. It's about continuing to grow, to learn, and to contribute to the world in your own unique way. It's about recognizing that retirement isn't an ending, it's a beginning. A new chapter filled with possibilities. So, embrace this opportunity, Virgos. Explore your passions, discover your purpose, and create a work life that's truly fulfilling and meaningful. Chapter 7. Spiritual Awakening, Embracing Your Inner Wisdom. This period of life, Virgos, often brings with it a profound shift in perspective. It's a time when many of us begin to ask deeper questions. Questions about the meaning of life, our purpose here, and what lies beyond. This is a natural part of the spiritual awakening process, a time of introspection and self-discovery. For Virgos, with your innate connection to the inner world, this journey can be particularly rich and meaningful. This is a time for spiritual growth and self-discovery. It's a chance to explore the depths of your own being, to connect with your higher self, and to cultivate a sense of inner peace. It's not about abandoning your logical, analytical mind, it's about integrating it with your intuitive, spiritual side. It's about finding that balance between the rational and the mystical, the seen and the unseen. Several practices can be particularly helpful on this path. Meditation. Meditation is a powerful tool for quieting the mind, for stilling the chatter of thoughts and worries that often occupy our attention. It's not about emptying the mind completely, it's about observing your thoughts without judgment, allowing them to flow through you like clouds passing in the sky. Even just a few minutes of meditation each day can make a significant difference. It can help you reduce stress, improve focus, and cultivate a sense of inner calm. There are many different types of meditation, so explore different techniques and find what resonates with you. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment, fully engaged in whatever you're doing, without judgment or distraction. It's about paying attention to your senses, your thoughts, and your feelings, without getting caught up in them. Practicing mindfulness can help you become more aware of your inner world, allowing you to make more conscious choices and to respond to life's challenges with greater wisdom and compassion. Yoga. Yoga is more than just a physical exercise, it's a holistic practice that integrates body, mind, and spirit. It combines physical postures, breathing techniques, and meditation to promote physical health, mental clarity, and spiritual well-being. For Virgos, with your appreciation for structure and detail, the precision and discipline of yoga can be particularly appealing. Connecting with your higher self is a key aspect of spiritual awakening. This isn't about developing a new personality, it's about uncovering the true self that's already there. beneath the layers of conditioning, beliefs, and experiences. It's about recognizing your connection to something larger than yourself, a universal source of love and wisdom. This connection can bring a profound sense of meaning and purpose to your life. Finding inner peace is another important goal of spiritual awakening. It's about cultivating a sense of calm and tranquility within yourself, regardless of the external circumstances. It's about learning to manage stress, to let go of worries, and to find contentment in the present moment. Inner peace is not about escaping from life's challenges, it's about developing the inner resources to navigate those challenges with grace and resilience. This spiritual journey is a deeply personal one. There's no right or wrong way to do it. It's about exploring, experimenting, and finding what works best for you. It's about being open to new experiences, new ideas, and new perspectives. It's about trusting your intuition, listening to your inner voice, and allowing yourself to be guided by your own inner wisdom. It's a journey of self-discovery, a process of unfolding, of becoming more fully who you are meant to be. And remember, Virgos, you have all the tools you need for this journey. You have your analytical mind, your intuitive heart, and your unwavering dedication to truth. Embrace this opportunity for spiritual growth, connect with your higher self, and find the inner peace that resides within you. Chapter 8. Family Dynamics, Strengthening the Ties That Bind. Family. It's a word that evokes a range of emotions, from warmth and love to perhaps a touch of complexity. But one thing is certain, family plays a crucial role in our lives. And as we navigate the later chapters of our journey, the importance of these connections often becomes even more pronounced. This is a time, Virgos, to truly nurture your relationships with family and friends, to invest in those bonds that have stood the test of time, and to create new memories that will be cherished for years to come. Nurturing these relationships isn't just about sending a card on holidays or making small talk at family gatherings. It's about genuine connection, about being present for your loved ones, and about showing them how much you care. It's about creating a safe and supportive environment where everyone feels valued and understood. Communication is key. Communicate openly and honestly with your loved ones. Share your thoughts and feelings, but also be a good listener. Really listen to what your family and friends have to say. Without judgment or interruption, ask questions, show genuine interest in their lives, and let them know that you're there for them, no matter what. Sometimes, just knowing that someone is there to listen can make all the difference. And don't underestimate the power of simple gestures. A phone call, a handwritten note, a shared meal, a walk in the park. These small things can have a big impact. It's not about grand gestures or expensive gifts. It's about showing your love and appreciation in ways that are meaningful to the people in your life. Creating lasting memories is another important aspect of strengthening family ties. Plan family outings, go on vacations together, or simply spend time doing things you all enjoy. These shared experiences create bonds that last a lifetime. Take photos, make videos, and document these moments so you can look back on them and relive the joy. Cherish the time you spend together. Life is busy, and it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grind. But make time for your family and friends. Prioritize these relationships and make them a regular part of your life. Don't take these connections for granted. These are the people who love you unconditionally, who support you through thick and thin, and who make your life richer and more meaningful. For Virgos, with your natural inclination towards service and support, you often play a central role in your families. You're the one who organizes gatherings, who remembers birthdays, and who's always there to lend a helping hand. But remember, it's important to also allow yourself to be nurtured by your loved ones. Let them support you, let them show you their love, and allow yourself to receive their care. And as families evolve, be open to new dynamics. Roles may shift, relationships may change, but the underlying bond of family remains. Embrace these changes with grace and understanding. Focus on creating a strong and supportive network of family and friends that will sustain you through all the seasons of life. These connections are a precious gift, a source of love, joy, and strength. Invest in them, nurture them, and cherish them always. Chapter 9. Community and Friendship, Expanding Your Circle of Support. As we journey through life, Virgos, we realize that our connections with others are a vital source of strength. joy, and belonging. It's not just about family, it's also about the wider circle of community and friendship that surrounds us. This is a time to expand that circle, to get involved in your community, to make new friends, and to cultivate deep and meaningful friendships that support and enrich your life. Getting involved in your community can be incredibly fulfilling. It's a way to connect with others who share your interests, to contribute your talents and skills, and to make a positive impact on the world around you. There are countless opportunities to get involved, from volunteering at local organizations to joining community groups to participating in local events. Find something that resonates with you, something that you're passionate about, and dive in. Making new friends can feel a little daunting, especially as we get older, but it's never too late to forge new connections. Join clubs, groups, or volunteer organizations that align with your interests. Whether it's a book club, a hiking group, a gardening club, or a volunteer organization focused on a cause you care about, these are great places to meet like-minded people, attend community events, take classes, or simply strike up conversations with people you meet in your daily life. Be open to new connections, be yourself, and be willing to put yourself out there. Building strong friendships takes time and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. True friends are those who support you through thick and thin, who celebrate your successes, and who offer comfort during challenging times. They're the people you can laugh with, cry with, and be your authentic self with. These are the friendships that nourish your soul and make life's journey richer and more meaningful. Nurture your existing friendships. Reach out to old friends you haven't seen in a while. Reconnect with people who have played an important role in your life. Make time for regular get-togethers. Whether it's a casual coffee date, a shared meal, or a fun outing, these connections are precious, and they deserve to be cherished. For Virgos, with your natural inclination towards service and support, you're often the friend that everyone relies on. You're the one who's always there to lend a listening ear, offer helpful advice, and provide practical support. But remember, it's important to also allow yourself to be supported by your friends. Let them be there for you. Let them show you their love and care, and allow yourself to receive their support. And don't underestimate the power of community. Being part of a community can provide a sense of belonging, a feeling of connection to something larger than yourself. It's a place where you can share your experiences, learn from others, and contribute your own unique talents and perspectives. Whether it's your local neighborhood, a spiritual community, or an online community of like-minded individuals, find a community that resonates with you and get involved. Expanding your circle of support is an investment in your own well-being. It's about creating a network of people who uplift you, inspire you, and make you feel connected and loved. These connections are essential for navigating life's ups and downs, for celebrating life's joys, and for creating a life that's rich in meaning and fulfillment. So, Virgos, reach out, connect, and build strong friendships and community ties that will nourish your soul and enrich your life for years to come. Chapter 10. Preparing for the journey ahead, embracing the unknown with confidence. Life, Virgos, is a journey, a continuous unfolding of experiences, challenges, and opportunities. And as we move through the different stages of life, one thing is certain: change is inevitable. This chapter, this period of life, is no different. In fact, it can be a time of significant transition, a time of re-evaluation, and a time of embracing the unknown. So, how do we prepare for this journey ahead? How do we navigate the uncertainties and embrace the changes with confidence? One of the most important things is to embrace change and uncertainty with an open mind. Resisting change is like trying to hold back the tide. It's futile and exhausting. Instead, try to view change as an opportunity for growth, a chance to explore new possibilities, and a chance to create a life that's even more fulfilling than the one you've already lived. It's about letting go of rigid expectations and being willing to adapt to whatever comes your way. Trust in your ability to adapt and overcome challenges. Virgos, you're incredibly resourceful. You have a knack for problem solving, a talent for organization, and an unwavering dedication to getting things done. These qualities will serve you well as you navigate any challenges that arise. Remember all the obstacles you've overcome in the past. You've faced challenges before, and you've emerged stronger and wiser. This time is no different. Trust in your resilience, trust in your inner strength, and know that you have the capacity to handle whatever life throws your way. Live each day to the fullest and make the most of every opportunity. Don't get so caught up in worrying about the future that you forget to enjoy the present moment. Life is happening right now. In this very moment, savor the small joys, appreciate the beauty that surrounds you, and connect with the people you love. Don't put off your dreams until someday. Pursue your passions, explore your interests, and make the most of every day. This is also a time for self-reflection. Take some time to think about what you truly want out of life. What are your values? What are your passions? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Use this time to clarify your goals and to align your actions with your deepest desires. And remember, it's okay to ask for help. Don't be afraid to reach out to family, friends, or professionals for support. We're all in this together, and we all need a little help sometimes. Whether it's emotional support, financial guidance, or simply someone to listen, don't hesitate to ask for what you need. Preparing for the journey ahead is not about having all the answers. It's not about knowing exactly what the future holds. It's about cultivating a mindset of openness, resilience, and gratitude. It's about embracing the unknown with confidence, trusting in your abilities, and living each day with intention and joy. It's about recognizing that life is a journey of continuous growth, learning, and transformation. And as you embark on this next chapter, Virgos, remember that you are capable, you are loved, and you are ready for whatever lies ahead.